Ilia Topuria doesn't beat you in nice and funny ways. He bludgeons you until you fall asleep against your will. There's nothing funny about that.
He has all these weapons that can be deployed in a variety of ways. And then we have to talk about his rhythm. And I think this is something that a lot of high-level fighters don't understand. He goes out there and he kind of has this slow rhythm. And what he's doing is he's giving you a pattern. He's showing you, this is how I'm moving. I swear, I'm just moving nice and slow. Nice and slow. And then he changes the rhythm. He explodes out of nowhere and he will try to catch you. And he lures you in. It's almost like this, hypnotizing mechanism that he likes to use. And man, is it beautiful to watch.
He fought this dude, Jai Herbert, and he went up to 155 for that fight. So he's a 45-pounder. And he said, fuck it, I'll take a fight at 55. He gets head kicked in the first round by Jai Herbert. Is a nasty stand-up fighter. He's so good. He's real slick. He's real good stand-up, like real sharp stand-up. And he caught Topuria with the perfect head kick. And Topuria, he's in real trouble. He got dropped. And he scrambled, got a hold of him. Next round, sent him into the dark lands. Blasted him against literally slept him. Face planted him. And walk-off KO. He's an animal, dude.
The crispness of his the shots he throws out, his technique, his positioning. A lot of stuff, man. He's really, really good and really dangerous. And he was putting people away at 145. To see him going up to 55, and he's gonna have more ass in those punches. He's a very dangerous guy.
He's got solid hands and very, very dangerous. And he's he's got a very good focus. So even when things aren't going his way, he's still, he's got like this tunnel vision of, I'm going to find this shot. And that's dangerous when you've got a guy like you. You're like jabbing him up, jabbing, he's missing shots. Some people usually start to like, I better watch out, I better not throw shots until I know they're there. Start second guessing themselves. I don't know if I've seen that in Ilia. So when you've got someone that's that stoic through that process, he could definitely find that shot. And if he does, he could put anyone even in the lightweight division out.
I feel like Ilia, people know he's good, but I don't think they know how good he is. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I feel like people still don't realize technically he is so far above the game.
Yeah.
In terms of jiu-jitsu, his wrestling, his pocket fighting.
Now, when I look forward to Ilia Topuria versus Justin Gaethje, I think Ilia Topuria is just way too disciplined on the feet. I think he has the knockout power. You look what he's done against Charles Oliveira. You look what he's done against Max Holloway. Ilia Topuria is very strategic, disciplined, where he's going to have his hands up. He's going to pot. He's going to get a look at what's going on. I just feel like he's a way cleaner boxer, and he puts his combinations together, 1, 2, 3, nothing overzealous.
Because I think Ilia Topuria just possesses a balance that I don't think I've really ever seen in mixed martial arts.
Really?
It's a balance of a boxing balance to where I'm able to bounce in and bounce out, reel off combinations, 3, 4 punch combinations to the body, to the head, but I'm still able to drop my level and defend a shot.
Yeah.
Get off the hip, wrestle. And so I really haven't seen a fighter kind of like that in a long time.
It's going to be tough just stylistically. It doesn't bode well for Justin Gaethje. Justin Gaethje's always had a little trouble with better punchers, better boxers. Historically, if you look at his career, Eddie Alvarez outboxed him. Dustin Poirier, the first time, he outboxed him. And Ilia is the cleanest boxer of all of them. And Justin's not younger than he was before. So it'll be tough for him. But we've seen stranger things happen in this game. It's an uphill battle for Justin Gaethje to beat Ilia Topuria, but I'm not going to put him in the grave as of yet. But I'm sure that the betting lines will be very skewed one way.
Ilia is as close to perfect as we maybe have experienced before. His style is so well-rounded and so buttoned up and doesn't have a lot of holes to it. And then when you pair that with a lot of his physical attributes, like he has a good build for MMA. He's like not the shortest guy, but not the tallest, lankiest guy. He looks obviously strong. He has very good reactions. The style of striking that he does isn't quirky. What he does is super good and it's super efficient. And I think that it's like really, really impressive.
Those combinations that he likes to hit. He'll go boom, he'll go right hand, body, right hand, or he'll go body, right hand to let you go back to the body, or he'll come up eventually to catch that uppercut to the chin. He has the thing that Ilia Topuria has that's really scary is just he has knockout power. And when somebody like that has knockout power, the fight makes it that much more dangerous.
So you don't know whether the punch is coming with the jab. You don't know if he's coming with a left hook. Is he coming with an overhand right? Or is he coming with a straight right? Is he going to throw a kick off of that? There's no wasted movement, but he also gives little tiny feints to make you think he's going to go. And they're not over exaggerating. And then on top of that, what I love is that he keeps his hands so dedicated to his face. If you're the person he's fighting, you start looking for spots to get in there. And you realize that, look, if I focus too much on that spot, I'm going to get countered with something. Because he is so controlled. He stays so disciplined with his defense.
The biggest thing Ilia Topuria does very well is that he knows where he's dangerous and he puts himself there, and he's willing to put himself in the fire to get to where he needs to land a knockout shot. Ilia knows where he needs to be, and he just needs to fight.
Everything is so sharp. His technique is flawless. Everything's flawless. His boxing is so dangerous. He's so dangerous everywhere. He's dangerous with submissions. He's dangerous with kicking. He's dangerous. His heart is dangerous.
Ilia is very, very good. He's very good everywhere, and he's very dangerous when he gets on the inside. His boxing and his combinations inside and in the pocket are second to none. Absolutely second to none. Now, I will say this. The exact same combination that Ilia Topuria knocked Alexander Volkanovski out with, he showed me this exact same combo a week before at the PI.
Teddy Atlas had made a comment on Ilia Topuria one time, and it was before Topuria beat Volkanovski. And he said that he'd never seen a boxer in MMA ever with as good a hands as Topuria, and he said, be real careful letting that guy get inside.
Just all around, very, very good mixed martial artist. But the one thing that I really love about him is he's a professional. And that's something that I really strive to do in the sport, is be as professional as possible with every aspect of it. When you get there, how I conduct myself, how you eat, how you train, how you prepare, how you cool down, how all of these different things is what I truly love about Ilia Topuria. And of course, you are a fighter and you're building a brand, and how you look, how you dress, all of these things, because as we know, if you look good, you feel good, you fight good, all of these things play a factor. And Ilia Topuria right now is at the top of the game in how he handles everything.
But the mind is the most powerful weapon. He truly believes in himself. There is no doubt. This is not talk. He does the work. He's a lifelong martial artist. He's a tremendous wrestler as well. He actually started off with Greco-Roman wrestling. That was his first martial art. So you put it all together, the man can get it done everywhere.
Everybody, whenever they think about Ilia, they think about, boxing. But his last two fights, both Holloway and Volkanovski, you know what he did? He took advantage. Everybody was so worried about his boxing. Both these guys they were so worried about boxing. He would leg kick them. He would go straight for the calf. He would take out their base, and then that's when the boxing came in. Because in reality, both Holloway and Volkanovski were outlanding him with in the hands department. They looked like they even had a speed advantage. But he was able to keep his base solid, move forward, find an opening, which was that calf kick and leg kick, and he ripped them. I mean, I remember seeing Volkanovski do a 360 spin from from those kicks, and after a few of those, both guys were tentative to move in, and that's where he got the knockout. So, you have to be aware where the danger is, and I think the danger is everywhere when you fight a guy like that.
I think he could be a champ for quite some time. If even for me, like if I had the opportunity to fight him, I'm looking at it like I got my work cut out for me. Like there's not an easy fight. Like that's just being as honest as it is. Like I know I can punch, but it's not how hard you can hit, man. It's like sometimes you got to be able to take that back. And I think he does a good job with his defense. Even the punches that are landing, he doesn't really get hit too cleanly. And I think a lot of people can watch him and take a lot of notes and see how he's able to take these little tiny steps, cut you off, take these feints, and then unload his combinations and put these people away.
He comes in with, this cockiness, right? He comes in with the tattoos. He looks like a bad guy. He looks like a villain in a movie. And I think people underestimate his intelligence and how he is really playing chess from before the fight starts to after the fight, right? This kid, the things that he says, he knows exactly what buttons to push. He knows exactly what to say. This is as prepared of a fighter that I have seen in a very, very long time.
Biggest thing too is that you could be handsome, you could talk good, you could do all these things, but the number one thing you have to be able to do is be able to fight. And that's one thing that man could do.
If you want to come here and take this belt, just make sure that you are good everywhere, that your striking is on point, your wrestling is on point, your ground game is on point, your mental strength is on point. You have to be on point. You have to be the man. So I represented the evolution of the mixed martial arts because I'm on point.
And I'm not sold on the idea that Ilia Topuria truly believe that all these guys are old, they're all done, and he's the new thing. I watched him start to convince himself and talk himself into it. But one thing that will change a guy's confidence, that will get him over the hump, and that will put him in the position that he's telling the world he's already in, is if you give him a world championship. So if you think you've seen impressive things from Ilia Topuria, I promise you, you haven't seen nothing yet.